Straight ahead in IU NewsNet Daily, first responders scrambled to put out a Bloomington fire.
Indiana's Democratic candidate for governor outlines her plan to expand access to abortion and reproductive health care.
Fox's Big Noon kickoff pregame show will come to Bloomington for a second time this weekend as Indiana takes on Nebraska.
All of those stories and more.
IU NewsNet Daily starts right now. It's Tuesday, October 15th. Welcome to IU NewsNet Daily. I'm Luke Artema.
And I'm Emma Meredith. Thank you for joining us. Last week, firefighters from the Monroe County Protection District and the Bloomington Fire Department responded to a vehicle fire. First responders reported heavy smoke in the area and called for additional units to step in. Investigators say that the fire quickly surged to other neighboring structures, including a barn and several trailers. No damage estimate was given, and the cause of fire remains under investigation.
Indiana's Democratic candidate for governor, Jennifer McCormick, outlined her plan to expand access to abortion and reproductive health care at a fundraising event in late September. According to the IDS, her proposal includes executive actions to clarify regulations, prioritize reproductive health funding, and ensure privacy of medical records. Part of McCormick's plan also includes steps to give residents a direct vote on the issue. Meanwhile, Republican candidate Mike Braun, who supports a near-total ban, has defended existing state restrictions, calling it a bill that works for Hoosiers. Indiana's current law allows limited exceptions but imposes strict regulations.
According to CNN, a man was arrested on state gun charges near former president and current presidential candidate Donald Trump's rally in California on Saturday. Authorities from the Secret Service, FBI, and Department of Justice identified the man as 49-year-old Vem Miller of Las Vegas, who was allegedly found in possession of a shotgun, a loaded handgun, and a high-capacity magazine. Miller, who claimed to be a journalist, was stopped at a checkpoint near the Coachella rally and charged with firearm offenses. The offender was later released on bail, and authorities say that Trump was not in any danger.
IU Distinguished Professor Emeritus Richard Wilk has pleaded guilty to possession of child pornography, a level 5 felony. Wilk was arrested in January after police found a large quantity of illegal content on his IU-affiliated Dropbox. Following a tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, Wilk was arrested, charged, and then released on bond. He was sentenced to 2 years of home detention plus a year of suspended jail time. IU officials have not confirmed if Wilk's emeritus title will be revoked.
A beloved Indiana University program that guided first-year students for more than 3 decades is now history. Why did the university pull the plug? IU NewsNet Daily's Jack Bassett is here with all the answers. Jack?
Indiana University's intensive first-year seminar, simply known as IFS, has been a lifeline for new students, helping them adjust to campus life for more than 30 years. But at a recent faculty meeting, the university announced it's canceling this hands-on program. I spoke with students and faculty involved with IFS, who say they're devastated by this decision.
To me, IFS was an opportunity for me to step out of my comfort zone because I've been like a super shy kid forever, and it's hard for me to go out and do new things. And college, I mean, this is a huge new thing, right?
For new Hoosiers like freshman Lily Samuel, starting a new chapter at IU was made all that easier by the intensive first-year seminar. Since 1990, IFS has connected students directly with faculty, offering personalized learning sessions and helping newcomers master campus resources and set them up for college success. But all of that changed when IU administration dropped the bomb earlier this month, the discontinuation of IFS.
This was a change that was made without any input from faculty, students, anybody, and it was kind of heartbreaking because it's something I'm passionate about and I care about. It was the first thing I was involved in college, and to see that just kind of taken away, it was just kind of like a brush me to the side, and I just feel like they should have taken my opinion into consideration.
At October's Bloomington Faculty Council meeting, Vice Provost Vasti Torres announced the end of IFS, citing a need to relocate resources. This decision sparked significant opposition from past IFS students and current IU faculty members who have taught the first-year seminar program.
You know, things change at universities, and that's to be expected. But ideally, when they change, it involves people who have been part of something especially when it's a 30-year thing that has been nationally recognized for its quality. It would be nice if those people were part of the conversation about a transition or about something new that needed to happen.
IU professor Dana Anderson, who has taught IFS for over 18 years, calling those positively impacted by the group to take action. In protest, students and faculty gathered in Franklin Hall to write letters and share emotional accounts, with the hopes of reversing the university decision.
You're gonna make me cry on camera here, but it is so incredibly heartening to know that students who are very, very busy and have so many things competing for their time would come out and spend even 10 minutes to write a letter rather than just sign a petition. That's really the only goal, is to try to put a more human face on the program rather than just to look at it as a budget line or anything else.
Those behind the cancellation claim the program is being transformed and redesigned. IFS leaders I spoke with say they hope their voices will be heard amid the change, ensuring first-year students receive the Hoosier welcome to campus that they rightfully deserve.
Thanks for the update, Jack. A startup founded by Indiana University faculty has raised more than $160 million in its initial U.S. public offering. MBX Biosciences, based in Carmel, turns into natural proteins in the body, called peptides, into cutting-edge healthcare treatments. The company is led by Hoosiers and is focusing on helping people with endocrine and metabolic conditions like thyroid disorders and obesity. The startup is supported by IU Ventures, the university's early-stage investment group.
The city of Bloomington has been awarded funding to upgrade a historic local theater. According to the WBIW, this grant will support a comprehensive upgrade to the Buskirk-Chumley Theater to enhance energy efficiency, sustainability, and climate resiliency. This project will focus on improving the theater's mechanical systems and reducing operating costs along with its carbon footprint. Once the upgrades are complete, the theater will host public tours and a speaking series on sustainability, highlighting energy efficiency and climate resiliency efforts.
Just days after Hurricane Helene's path of destruction, Hurricane Milton hit on October 9th, leaving 14 people dead. Hurricane Milton brought so much rain to Florida's Tampa Bay area that the National Weather Service called it a 1-in-1,000-year event. St. Petersburg got more than 18 inches of rain. That's more than 1.5 feet in just 24 hours. The damage was massive, with estimated cost of repair up to $175 billion in Tampa area and $70 billion in the Fort Myers area.
Time now for sports, and Jay Upshaw joins us with the highlights. Jay?
Thanks, Emma. Exciting news. Fox's Big Noon Kickoff pregame show will come to Bloomington for a second time when Indiana plays against Nebraska on October 19th. This will be the second time the show comes to IU following a match in 2022 against Michigan. The show provides previews of the top games live from the most exciting college campuses across the nation. This Saturday's match is sold out, marking the second sellout at Memorial Stadium. Expectations are high as Hoosiers come off a victory over Northwestern and enter the contest at 6-0. Hopefully the Hoosiers can meet expectations with a win. In other news, the women's field hockey team continues its winning streak, scoring a 2-1 win. The game started slow, with a tie of 0-0 going into break. The game got forced into overtime by the 48th minute. Senior midfielder Sofia Arabella Garcia got the winning score, making it her first goal of the season. With this win, the Hoosiers stand at a 5-6 overall and 2-3 in conference play. A big win for the men's soccer team, too. Freshman midfielder Charlie Hewer scored both of the Hoosiers' goals, leading the team to the victory. The Hoosiers scored a win by 2 points over Penn State Friday night. The goals marked the first two in Hewer's career and his third appearance on the field. The win extended Indiana's unbeaten streak to 5 games, while earning its first stretch of back-to-back victories this season. Next up for men's soccer is Michigan in Ann Arbor. Turning to Hoosier basketball, the schedule for the 2024-2025 season has been released. Led by head coach Mike Woodson, Indiana posted an incredible 19-24 record last year. For the first time in Woodson's 3 years, last season without an NCAA appearance ended. The first match of the preseason will take place October 18th. Here's to looking for more wins with the Hoosiers. Finally, we shift to women's volleyball, who find themselves in a rough patch in the middle of their season. The women's volleyball team failed to secure wins against Michigan, Ohio State, and Penn State. Though it was a rough weekend, the team now sits at an even 500 in Big Ten play. Hopefully they can turn things around tomorrow night with their match against Illinois. Wishing the best of luck to the Lady Hoosiers. Glad to see women's athletics out here representing. Emma, Luke, tossing it back to you.
Hey, thanks, Jay, but we're not quite done with sports yet. The family-owned Fowler Pumpkin Patch is back on for the 2024 season, and this year it features a special tribute. A corn maze depicting legendary IU basketball coach Bob Knight. Visitors can pick pumpkins, hop on hayrides, and even sip a drink at the beer garden. Owner Perry Fowler says proceeds from the maze will support Alzheimer's research in partnership with Knight's son, Pat. The patch is open through October 31st, offering lots of fun and for all ages. And in more news, the 33rd Heartland International Film Festival continues Saturday with screenings at venues across Indianapolis, including Living Room Theaters and Can Cinema. The day features highlights such as the Indie Shorts winners and the $10,000 Pitch Doc Award given to filmmakers for their documentary Bloom. The festival runs until October 20th, offering more than 110 films, both in person and virtually.
Speaking on film and TV, Game of Thrones fans came to an auction in Dallas, raising over $21 million by bidding on famous items from the show. The top item sold was a replica of Iron Throne, which went for just under $1.5 million after a thrilling bidding war. Jon Snow's sword, Longclaw, sold for $400,000, and Daenerys Targaryen and Cersei Lannister's costumes sold for much more than their starting bids. Heritage Auctions said that they drew more than 4,500 bidders, making it one of their most successful entertainment auctions ever.
Well, that does it for us here in the studio. Thanks for hanging out with us on IU NewsNet Daily. Join us on Thursday to see the latest here in Bloomington and beyond.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and X at IU NewsNet. Take care, and we'll see you on Thursday.